And for everyone that hasn't had a one card reading yet, listen to other readings or readings for other people. And when you feel something inside, when I read a card, it could be your intuition telling you to pay attention to that card, because it's also for you. I can feel the difference. I don't know if you can feel the difference, but some cards can suddenly resonate with something in you. You'll get a tingling, or you'll hear something. So when I read for someone else, it can also be for you. I start with Samantha. Oh, this one is falling out immediately, Samantha. I don't think you can see it because it's difficult to see in real, but this is a group of people, a large group of people, and in this group, when you look at it, you can sometimes see a face pop up. So you can distinguish some faces, but not all the faces. And that is what this card is about, this energy is about. Your uniqueness, your abilities, the person you are is not visible enough in a large group of people that you belong to. So this is an invitation to express more what you like, who you are, what you're good at. It can be at work, it can be in a family group, in a friend group, but dare to express and stand out within a group and show your face. It's about showing your face and letting to know yourself. So, Samantha, dare to be who you are. This is sideways, Charlie. So it's changing for you. Two people are dancing, but in the upright position. This is that you are able to surrender to the safety of another person. You are able to surrender, but in this picture, for me, it doesn't feel stable what he is doing for her. So she is in some way dependent on his strength and his stability. So my association with this card is she also has to carry her own weight. It's not the surrendering is a very good ability when you can, surrendering to another person totally. But you also have to know that you can carry yourself, and that is somewhat lost in this card. But you are recognizing that. Maybe you are surrendering to someone else, but you also feel that you have to carry yourself, to be stable in yourself, to be supported by someone else. So that is change that is coming. I don't know if you recognize it, but when you recognize it, it's an important part of your development, that there is a balance between what you can surrender to another one and where you take your own stability. So stay grounded, but also surrender. That is this one. And you are learning that. Noisa, it's your part. Thank you for the roses. Noisa. Ah, there it is. Oh. Ah, Noisa. You are working hard. This is the card of working hard to know the drill and then getting the feeling by knowing the drill that you fly Well, that's so this is about learning the moves, the restrictions, the directions, and this is a group of dancers, of course, the old school dances. So that is learning the steps you have to take, the direction you have to do together, the posture, and you can translate that to working together with other people. You have to know the restrictions, the rules, what anyone's task is, and then when that's all clear and there's no discussion about that, and you have practiced the way of working together, then it can become something that becomes so smooth, and that's this one. So it's upright, so you are very much able to do that, to go through that period of thinking it will never work and just go on. A good ability you have to persevere for the greater cause and eventually work happily together with others. Oh, Luna, there you are. And this is Let's Talk, it is called. There is an issue, and it's upright, so it's still there. There is an issue that is giving a lot of stress in the cooperation with maybe a loved one, maybe in work. There has to be a talk about it. Something must be talked about before you can go on with each other in the cooperation. So I don't know what your issue is with working together or living together with other people, but I think that conversation, go and do it. It will give you the room to grow, both of you. Make that conversation. That is Luna. And the last one, Ilker, I think. Ilker. This one is it. Ilker. It's a positive card. It's upside down. So you restrict something in yourself which want to be freed. And this is the card. You see, I don't know, a flock of geese, is you call it, or are it swans? You see several swans or geese flying. And what I like about birds flying is when you see them, it's like a cloud that's moving along the sky. And suddenly they can change direction almost immediately together. So there is an energy, I think. I don't think they talk together. Let's go right now. I think there's an energy they all relate to and can feel and can communicate through. So this is your ability, Ilker. You have a sense of the energetic world. You feel things in the energetic field, but you resist to do something with it. That's my interpretation of this card. Maybe you have another interpretation, and that's all right too. If you don't recognize it, let it go. But I think you have an ability which you don't respect enough to work with or to experience. So take your energetic sensitivity more serious. Got this one again, but it's in transition. So Marijn, you are acknowledging, or you are becoming aware that you are an unreplaceable part of a group, and you have a sound that no one else has. And you're becoming aware because it's sideways. Acknowledge the importance we all have and you have to spread your light, your unique self. We all have unique light to share with the world, and maybe the form is something we have to learn more about, but your sound is a unique sound, and your sound will complete an orchestra. So it's a good position that you acknowledge it and are investigating what that uniqueness is, I think. Go on, Marijn. Then we have Dimi. Ooh, there we are. Oh, it's also a little bit sideways. Turning positive. This is, Dimi, a fantasy forest. And this for me is about your creative abilities. You have creative abilities. It's somewhat in transition, but it's almost positive. You are almost acknowledging it and doing something with it. Your fantasy is a great gift you have. So, don't use it to your disadvantage, which can be when you have your fantasies about how everything can go wrong. Maybe you know that drill, but you are going to use it for the better, and that is your creative gift. But now I take a card for Anne. Yeah, there it is. Anne, again we have this one, and this is in transition, so you are becoming aware of it. This one I will explain. You see a square, and around the square there are trees, and behind the trees there are buildings. Those trees are growing there for years, maybe centuries, and they have grown into each other. It's about interconnecting. It's about knowing that you are a part of a greater energy. I think that's the best description. So you are acknowledging that because it was in transition. You are becoming aware of that, or you are acknowledging it, and that makes it possible for you to grow further, to follow your intuition more and sense things around you that weren't possible before. So you acknowledge the interconnectedness and you are learning to use it. Kimani. There it goes. And so. It's a positive card and it's upright. This card is the energy of death and rebirth. It's what nature does with the cycles. In the fall, the leaves fall to make room for new leaves in the spring. So this is a natural way of getting disposed of something that doesn't fit you in the development where you are, to make room for new experiences, new people in your life, new work or something like that. But you have to make room, and you do that because it's upright. This is the positive card of making room, following the cycle, making room for new experiences, new relationships, new assignments, new things that can inspire you. So it can be an affirmation that you are going the good way or something like that. Kimani. Donna. Which card is for Donna? That's too many. I will take, yeah, it's this one, I think. Oh, we had it before, but it's upright now. Donna, in the seclusion of your own home, you can be yourself totally. But this card invites you to learn to be yourself in a somewhat broader cycle. So step outside the security of your own home to be yourself and exercise to be yourself on a larger scale, because the world needs you with your uniqueness. And now you hold back. So Donna, you have a task to fulfill, I think. I do the last round. Lindy, your one card reading. Aha, that's a new one for today. Anyway, it's halfway, so it's in transition. But in the upright position, it is a blockage, or the resisting or something like that. One is a relationship in which one cares for the other, and it's too asphyxiating, I think you call it. This is about a situation in which this one cares for another one. And in that situation, the caretaker is somewhat overpowering. I don't know in which position, Lindy, you can, to which position you can relate, but in the position of the caretaker, you are so willing to help the other that you are smothering her. When you are in the position of the one who is taken care of, I don't feel which one you can relate to, so you have to decide for yourself, Lindy. But when you are in her position, it is so lovely that you get all the help, but you disappear as a person with your wants and needs. So you don't feel the room to say how you like your help, how you wanted the other to take care of you. So in which position you are, I don't know, but you can take what needs to be done in this position is that this person has to speak up and draw boundaries, say what she wants, and ask for the other to let go of other things that don't help her or don't give her a good feeling. Or when you're in the other position, you have to distance yourself a little bit more and care for yourself, maybe, because there has to be a balanced reset. So I hope you can relate to it, Lindy. And I thought it was sideways. I told it was sideways, I think. So maybe you are acknowledging this or are feeling what I say and are trying to change it or want to change it, but haven't acted on it yet. And I finished with new names. So of course, you're welcome to stay and listen whether one of the readings I give for someone else relates to you, resonates with you. Because when you listen to readings, you can feel inside what resonates and what doesn't, and follow your intuition in that regard. I'm taking a card for Shreya. And again, the energy of the unique light, it's sideways. So it's in transition. It's you are becoming aware of your unique light, Shreya. And maybe you are still investigating how you can give that light to the world, make a form that fits you and serves others, but you are becoming aware of your gift, of your light that you can bring to the world. And we are all unique lights, and we all have things to give. And when we do, the world becomes a little bit better. And that is what you are acknowledging for yourself too. So keep on the good thing, because this is the way to express who you are. And in expressing who you are in the core of your being, you will bring light. So it's not that we have to change very much. We only have to, that is a big assignment, but we only have to leave all our restrictions that came onto us when we were young and learned that the light that we shined wasn't for everyone. But that doesn't matter. You have your unique light, and you will find people that will be helped with the line you shine. Actually, I got him immediately, and it is this one. It's an acknowledgement of a development you have gone through. Here, you see elderly people dancing. It's not that smooth anymore. It's not that flexible or that passionate anymore. And maybe the steps are sometimes wrong. This is the energy of when things get tougher, still have to go on when you have enjoyed it before. So this is, don't give up when it doesn't look as smooth as it did. Maybe you will have to pass some obstacles to feel the joy again that you had before. Well, you have learned that. You have acknowledged that it doesn't matter how it looks when you still enjoy what you are doing. So you are less dependent on the judgment of others and go more for your own enjoyment in what you are doing. And that's a good thing. So Ashley, you have taken big steps to express who you are. Thank you for the roses and the likes. Carrie. Oh, I think it's this one. This is hesitation, restriction, an obstacle inside yourself. When you look at this picture, you see two young people playing together at a table, but they don't really connect. They are there, they want the connection, but they don't know how. I think, Carrie, you want to connect, but it is difficult to start a conversation, to begin to build on a relationship. So I think this is an advice to be more courageous in letting the other know that you see them, that you want to connect. Tell something about yourself or about the coffee or tea that they serve where you are, or something insignificant maybe, but let your voice be heard, and then something beautiful can start. I think this is an invitation for you to take the first step in the connection with people. And you can do that. Maybe you are shy, but you can learn to become less shy. Carrie. I hope you get what I mean. You are so excited. That's nice. I think you recognize it then. You're very welcome. And the last one. Oh, wow, Monica. This is the card I pulled for you, Monica. And it's a card of, can I serve you? This is someone who likes to take care of someone, to bring a cup of coffee, to give a cookie, to make people at home and feeling welcomed. This is a welcome card. But, Monica, maybe that is in some way blocked or restricted by yourself. This is a gift, I think, to make people feel welcome. This is your gift, but in some way you are hesitant to pull through, to show this connection, this welcoming attitude. And it's a gift that you have. So go for it, Monica, because you will be glad when you express your gift to the world, but other people will too. So, Monica, take that gift and show it to the world. You have a beautiful gift to give people the feeling that they are welcomed deeply and can be themselves deeply. So I hope you get what I mean. Wow, thank you, Patrick. Thank you very much. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of gifts. Thank you very much. So, that is what it is for today. I thank you very much. Wow, thank you very much, Patrick and Brittany. And anyone else who has sent roses or other gifts. Thank you very much. I will do a new live next week, but next week will be in Dutch. So if you don't understand Dutch, I think you are welcome anyway. But the week after, there will be next English live. So once a week I do a live, and it's alternating, one in Dutch and then in English and then in Dutch again. And I do the live with my own oracle cards. And that are everyday situation in which I see an energy as a symbol. So the pictures are symbols for a certain energy. Thank you. So you are welcome to join a live, and beforehand with the announcement. And the announcement will always be in the weekend before the live. In the announcement you can subscribe for a 3-card reading. And well, you're welcome to do that so that you can have all the attention. So when you want a 3-card reading, subscribe with the announcement of the live. And I always make an announcement in the weekend beforehand. And in the announcement I say on which day I will do the live, but also that you can subscribe. If you watch my account in the weekend, somewhere in the weekend, I will do the announcement and you can subscribe for a 3-card reading for the next live, the week that follows the Sunday or Saturday. So be aware of when I do the announcement. Next weekend, the announcement will be for the Dutch live. And the weekend after, the announcement will be for the next English live. I'm reading for free now. I've just finished all the readings I can do. When I'm tired, I go and stumble over my words. Ah, thank you, Miss Cheyenne. Well, I think I will stop the live now. Thank you for your positive contribution, everyone. And I hope when you have not had a 3-card or 1-card reading today, that you will have it in some live in the future. Okay. See you again, hopefully. Bye.